most beautiful event we have.
And that's what I love about the Six Invitational as well. Of course, the esports kind of underpins it, but also it's not the star of the show. We have the community, we have the accommodation, the cosplayers, the music, absolutely everything. It is just a big celebration of everything that's great about Rainbow Six Siege.
And I've been able to speak to some people here, of course, at the venue, and I always feel like, you can go to a major, and you can go to your first international event, and it's always great, but every time that I get the opportunity, I will tell people to go to a Six Invitational, because it's so much more than a major. When it comes down to the accommodations, like you were saying, live performances, the orchestra, where I have tears in my eyes every single time I hear it, and I've been blessed to hear it so many times live so far. It's about so much more, a celebration with the community, the lovely cosplayers we've had on the stage as well, and then we're not even done yet, because we do have the big grand final coming up very soon as well. We have a panel. There's so much to talk about, but in regards of the final later today, there is still hope for our French audience. There is still a French player.
Yeah, there is Mugli, obviously. Mugli, who will be the star of the show. I will say this, I think everyone behind that crowd will be behind that man when it comes to grand final. FaZe have been the villains forever. They've always had a crowd against them. Even in Brazil, in Sao Paulo, everyone was rooting for W7M. And despite that, despite the adversity, they're always a tough opponent. Whatever happens in a few hours, it will be crazy.
They'll feed off that energy, will FaZe. They know how to do it. Like you say, they've been here before. For Secret, actually, we've seen them backstage. They've been very much chilled. They've just been, relaxing. Mowgli's been in the crowd with Bibu, just chilling.
They're enjoying the event.
They're thriving.
Right, now we've been teasing this song and all of this talk for a bit of a reason as well. Behind us on the stage, something really cool is brewing. We talked about it off and back with the song Human, and a live performance starting right now. from the front row here, and I mean that was a party. I love that.
That's what's making 6 Invitational special. I will say this, like this kind of live performance, this kind of moment where we join the bridge between the community and everything else about this game and music, and then the light show with everyone participating. I'm here for it.
I don't know about you two, but my heart rate has just raised up. My blood is pumping. I am ready, because now we're getting into the heavy hitting stuff as well.
Oh my goodness, yes, there is so much more for us to unfold here. But before we do move on to things like the panel, like the grand final, I want to kind of recap the day we've had so far and talk about the things we've seen here, because we've had a lot and there's a lot to break down as well. Starting all the way with our 1v1 final, we talked about it. The meta is so much different inside of a 1v1. We saw EML win that matchup here, maybe a good omen for what is to happen later for our European crowd. But yeah, that was an exciting match to watch, and especially with a big comeback.
Well, it started out a little bit dull if you was a European fan, because Selim Shady was getting absolutely battered, but then he brought it back. Map 2, map 3, the crowd, they came alive, they got behind him, he found a way to play those long angles rather than playing close with the shotgun.
And I just love his energy. He was playing with the crowd at the end. At the beginning he was feeling nervous, he was a bit shy back, and he changed.
I mean, he said yesterday, I think it was Milos who interviewed him, and he said, actually, I was really nervous, and that was playing in the pop-up store in the 1v1 arena there, and then he had to come to the main stage and play in front of a crowd as well. Obviously, he'd never left his home country before this weekend as well, so everything was so new to him, and then he came out on top.
I want to start talking about the show match as well. It's always good to see some of our favorite content creators take the stage, the shenanigans that come along with that too.
And that was another comeback for the crowd, by the way. That was a 5-2 lead for Team World, and Team Baguette made it back.
And we see the support as well. Now, I want to start talking about the panel, because we are about to dive into that and to discover what Year 11 has in store for us. Really, I feel like a few really important things that we always see or always look for in these kinds of reveals are, player protection. But we did have a recent podcast about that with the developers, of course. So in case anyone has missed it, I highly recommend to do check out the blog post we have on our website about that to really get all the details about player protection as well. But looking forward to Year 11, what are we hoping to see, maybe?
I think one thing for me, especially that we started discussing in Munich, was top of the ladder. I don't know if you guys remember, there was a mention of this game mode, which should be somewhere toward the ranks, right? And it should be, if you think of all the champions there is right now, top of the ladder, you're thinking one step ahead, one step higher.
It is time to go and reveal everything that we have inside of Year 11. So much for us. I mean, we're going to talk about everything with seasons, the upcoming season as well. I'm going to be really excited with what is going on. We see the countdown behind us popping up, but I know it's a tradition that everybody counts down together with us. So let's do that right now, live on stage.
Bonjour Paris, ça va? Je m'appelle Joshua Mills, creative director, and I'm here with Alex Karbassis and Christopher Budgeon. We're genuinely excited to be here with you to share what's coming in Year 11 for Siege. And as always, to express our gratitude. Your passion and dedication make all of this possible.
It's a true honor to be here in Paris, la ville lumière. Nous tenons à remercier toutes les personnes présentes aujourd'hui. We can't wait to share what the future holds for Siege.
Now, because it's the 6th Invitational, we must get a little cinematic up in here. Team Rainbow has been tracking Phobos, but they face pressure from their oversight committee. The votes are in and it's official. Rainbow will be disbanded. But not before they finish one last mission.
It's all down to this, Delta Team. Put Phobos down. Copy that.
Team 2, respond. We've got rats. Secure the ship. I'm gonna enjoy killing you.
Game over, Phobos. Mission accomplished, Delta Team. Rainbow may be closing, but no one else could have done this. We stopped the Carries Legion. What comes next is out of our hands.
Global safety concerns continue to rise following a recent string of terrorist attacks on central intelligence facilities. So far, no government agency has been able to provide a...
Must be bad if you're calling me.
Allie's already on its way. We need you, Bishop.
A new global threat rises and old names subsurface. Bishop, someone we haven't heard of since Rainbow Six Vegas. But now someone iconic must step in to fill the hole that Rainbow has left behind. And that someone is going to...
Wait a minute, Alex. Let's get to that moment a little bit later. But first, let's look at this year and our vision for what's to come.
After 10 years, Siege is still here because it offers something no other game does. It rewards teamwork, creativity, and mastery. It creates those clutches you talk about for years because every decision matters and every round is different. For year 11, our vision is clear. We're focusing on the core of Siege, the competitive experience that defines this game. And this year is also about following through on what you've been asking for, turning your feedback into real changes that respect Siege's identity and make the experience better. While the future of Siege is built with you, it's also built on what came before. We will continue to look back to our roots and be inspired by the rich franchise that started it all, Rainbow Six. Now, I'd be lying to all of you if I didn't say that I'm nerding out right now about Bishop and what his role will be in the future of Rainbow. That's year 11. More Siege, more often, and back to our roots.
Our playlist vision this year is to focus on 5v5, the experience that you love most in Siege, and to strengthen our competitive identity through ranked. It's important for us to offer a place for everyone to enjoy the game, no matter how you play, sweating it out in ranked, playing casually with friends, or jumping into events. we've worked very closely with content creators and members of the community on features coming this year. So let's start talking about them. Ranked isn't just the most played playlist. It's the primary place players experience Siege at its most tactical and competitive level. And we know that you've been asking for a simpler and better ranked experience. So we're building Ranked 3.0. No hidden MMR, no confusing systems, just pure skill and progression. In the new Rank 3.0, your skill is your rank. And what you see is exactly the rank you play at, and matchmaking will adjust accordingly. Placement matches are coming back, meaning your client starts improving yourself at the start of each season. And for the best of the best, champion divisions are being introduced. Champion 5, Champion 4, and so on. This is Rank 3.0, accurate, competitive, and rewarding for every player. And for the players who want to aim for the pinnacle of Siege competition, later this year, we're introducing a new solo queue playlist, the Legend Division.
To qualify for this playlist, you will need to meet specific requirements, one of which is being a champion ranked player. You'll have some time to achieve this as Legend Division opens mid-season every season once it goes live. It's a transparent, competitive MMR leaderboard that shows your exact regional standing. We're also adding a unique reward for the top 100 players in the playlist, an exclusive charm featuring your final ranking. It's still work in progress, but this is the idea. And to protect the integrity of this competitive leaderboard, we will be actively monitoring players who enter and compete in the Legend Division.
Now, Legend Division comes with an important requirement on PC, R6 Shield Guard Secure Platform. It's another layer of protection that makes it harder for cheats to run. At the end of the day, it's about making sure the competition is fair, your skill is represented accurately, and the leaderboard is something that you can trust. And if you want more info, on January 30th, we hosted a live stream with a detailed walkthrough of our plans for player protection and anti-cheat for the year ahead. The recording and recap are available on rainbow6.com. Our moderator will put the link in the chat right now.
We have more exciting changes coming to our playlist in year 11, and you might have an idea of what's coming. Today, we crowned Salim Shady the winner of the 1v1 Xbox tournament. We want to thank everybody who participated. The popularity of 1v1s are growing by leaps and bounds. Because of this, we're happy to announce that a new arcade mode will feature 1v1s in year 11. Not only that, but we'll be launching a 3v3 arcade mode later this year as well. We really want to hear from you when the arcade modes go live. If this is as big as we think it is, we'll support it based on the reception and see if the demand for a ranked experience is there too.
We have to ad-lib a little bit right now.
We have a little problem with the prompter here. Yeah. We're just going to fill a little bit of time.
Who loves Rank 3.0?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to hear it. We got a lot more coming, we swear.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
It's live. What can you say?
The anticipation's killing me too, honestly. So just so everyone knows, you want to give a big shout out to the devs up in the part here? There's a bunch of devs all up here. You want to yell for them?
There's the dev team. Not at the right place.
Yeah, where we go?
We're way past
Big shout out to the cosplayers. Yeah. Let's hear it for them.
And what about Bolo? Bolo was just on stage getting the MVP.
Bolo's a legend.
Yeah. Whoa. Where's the white mask?
Thank you so much for the cheering. We're almost there. We swear.
All right, let's find it.
Yeah. All right, I gotta say this. There's someone cosplay. What can they see?
Face fan.
It's further down.
So, who do you think's going to the grand final?
That's right.
Can we hear who's cheering for FaZe today? All right. I think I know how this is going to go. Who's cheering for Team Secret today?
Speak the words after when Alex talks about 1v1s.
All right, here we go.
We got it. All right, who's ready to continue?
All right. Our next vision topic is balancing, which is what we call it when we tweak our operators and gadgets to make them more fair and more fun. Anybody here enjoying Thorn's new Razor Bloom timer? That change and many others are the direct results of what we announced at the Munich Major. We evolved our philosophy, along with your feedback, to ensure balancing decisions continue to go beyond just the data and bring more excitement to every update. It's been great to see the reception, and we're happy to confirm we will continue to move in this direction going forward. Coming with this philosophy is our new cadence of content. Each season will be split into 4 updates, an update every 3 weeks, so you can expect 4 balancing changes and 2 ranked map rotations every season. In those 4 balancing updates, 2 will be major, like the one we shipped with Thorn, and 2 will be refined. Each season will also target a specific part of the meta. In Operation Tenfold Pursuit, it was our hard breachers. And in Season 1 this year, entry and roaming will be the focus. We'll talk more about that later when we get into Season 1. The goal is to make balancing changes that shake up the meta, provide new ways to play, keep the competitive spirit alive, and deploy quality of life improvements.
Still related to the new content cadence, we're also announcing midway through Year 11, we'll be introducing targeted map updates. Targeted map updates are ways to freshen strategy, improve engagements in small but meaningful ways for maps. And we brought a tasty first look. The first map update will be Villa. It's work in progress, but the intention is to add new wall breaches, new hatches to drop, and even moving a bomb site to basement. These map updates will be present every season there isn't a new map being released. Our new balancing vision, new seasonal cadence, and targeted map updates means more Siege, more often. And speaking of more Siege, it's time to share a preview of each season and the standout features that define them. For the first time this invitational, we'll actually be starting with the last season of the year and working backwards to end with the season you'll all be playing in a couple of days. So let's begin with Season 4.
Season 4 is all about you, your squad, and the return of an old friend. We'll get to them in a minute. But first, we'd like to show an update that deals with the heart of Siege, team play. Whether it's after work, school, or in my case, putting a little one to bed, there's nothing quite like sitting down and meeting your friends in the lobby, ready to climb ranks. That's why we're excited to announce the enhance our experience by introducing the Social Hub, your new spot in Siege to squad up. With the Social Hub, you can see all your friends in one place, right inside the game and across any platform. You can search for players or send or accept squad invites directly in-game. Additionally, you can see your recently met players from the matches you've completed. And to help you meet new players, you can invite others into your squad using a shareable code without committing on being friends. This marks a new beginning as we rebuild the foundation of what we envision for social interactions in Siege. Even more exciting developments are already underway, and we look forward to sharing additional details.
In Season 4, we'll also be running a new Testing Grounds. As a reminder, the Testing Grounds is a playlist where we trial features that may eventually make it into the live game. Your feedback is essential here. It helps us monitor the impact, analyze what works, and identify what needs to change before anything becomes permanent. Thank you so much for your participation in the recent Armor and Speed Testing Ground, especially those of you who pushed the limits with Juggernaut Montaigne. We'll be sharing the next steps for Armor and Speed in the future, as there are some changes we want to make based on your feedback. But there are more changes we want to test. Brace yourselves. Look out, because half reinforcements are coming to the testing grounds. A new strategic option to change your defensive setups. This is big, and we need your opinion before deploying it to the game. So test it, send that feedback when it drops in Season 4.
Throughout Year 11, as we mentioned before, our focus is on the 5v5 ranked mode. And with that in mind, we'd like to bring something back, or rather, someone. Let's just say he's not very chatty. We are reworking Hostage and working closely with community leaders to explore how to bring it back into ranked play. We'll share more details later this year.
But of course, that's far from everything we have in store. Season 4 will also see the return of a fan favorite event. The logo might ring a bell. and we're pretty sure you'll be happy with it. You also see the addition of a new attacker secondary gadget. It's still early to show it in action, but we want to give you a first look at the concept. This secondary gadget will be shared across multiple operators and will add even more diversity to loadouts. Finally, Season 4 will see another operator remaster and another cross-operator weapon.
Now let's move into Season 3. We will introduce a brand new long-term progression system in Siege, Operator Mastery. With Operator Mastery, every operator can now be leveled up by playing them, completing dedicated challenges and reaching clear milestones. Each mastery stage is earned through your performance, your time, and your dedication with that operator. And as you progress, you'll unlock unique ways to show off your expertise with that specific operator. It's not just something you own, but something you earned. So whether you main one operator for hundreds of hours, or you diversify your approach, Operator Mastery gives your time in Siege more meaning.
Season 3 will also welcome a brand new defender to the Siege roster of operators. All right, who wants to see another shield operator? Okay. That was expected. Who wants to see a counter to shield operators? It's too early to reveal them fully, but we asked our friend from Siege Tales to give you a sneak peek of their gadget.
I can hear you're excited for this new shield countering operator coming in Season 3. And this season will also mark the full rollout of our new seasonal cadence with Legend Division, targeted map updates, and I even heard there's a new drone racing event on the way.
All right, it's time for Season 2. And we'll be crowning a new world champion right here in just a few hours. To celebrate the teams that compete, the Esports tab is getting an upgrade. Introducing the Tier 1 Teams page, where you can check out the stats of your favorite players, like Shaiko's KDE, or how your favorite team performed on a specific map.
Now, speaking of maps, it's about time we add a brand new map to Siege. We can't wait for you to play it in Season 2. And to make the wait a little easier, we made a teaser for you, and you might recognize it if you ever played Rainbow Six Vegas.
All in. We'll make our way towards Element. Fire now!
Jackpot! Calypso Casino is arriving in Siege. This new map is a tribute to the amazing Vegas games from Rainbow's past. You'll find slot machines, blackjack tables, and plenty of Easter eggs. And best of all, it's coming in ranked day 1.
Now, what about Season 2's Operator Remaster? This operator has been through hell with everything the Carries Legion has done, but none of it broke her. She's become sharper, more dangerous, and far more aggressive. Gone are the days of her mass spam calls. Dokebi is this season's remastered operator. She will bring the same kind of impactful change that we saw with Thatcher. We're evolving her ability into something more situational that will reduce the frustration she has caused over the years, but still keep the essence of her gadget. Dokebi can no longer target all defenders at once. She's adopted a more personal and targeted approach. She's also getting a brand new primary weapon, and you'll get a sneak peek of it on the full roadmap breakdown at the end of the reveal. We also want to mention that this time, the weapon won't be locked behind the battle pass and will be available to multiple operators when it's released for free. No more early access on weapons. Season 2 will also bring 2 more key features. Rank 3.0, which Chris spoke about earlier, and native mouse and keyboard support for console players, giving them a legitimate path to play with PC players. Anyone trying to bypass Mousetrap will be banned. Now, there is one season we have yet to cover.
There's a reason why we left season 1 until the end. It's a season unlike any other. Let's set the tone. Rainbow operators are on another level. They train hard, and their recruitment into Rainbow proves their talent and skill are exceptional. But Rainbow is no more. And this new operator is already a legend, one who needs no introduction.
Our window is closing. You only get one shot at this. What's your ETA?
I'm here. In position. Kept me waiting, huh?
Never hurts to take things slow.
Soldiers like us never get the chance. There's always one more fight.
Solid Snake is coming permanently to Rainbow Six Siege. A true legend, he's joining Zero in the iconic operator class. Snake joins us in season 1 with a standalone story in which Zero asks him to help with a personal mission. We'd like to take a moment and thank our friends at Konami for their trust and their close collaboration that made this partnership possible. We'd also like to thank David Hayter for recording with us, a legend in his own right, and the official English voice actor for Snake and Siege.
Everything in this season is connected to Solid Snake and the Metal Gear Solid franchise, starting right from the season's name, Operation Silent Hunt. It all kicks off on March 3rd. So let's focus on the man himself. You've been waiting to see what he brings to the table. Let's get into it.
Solid Snake is an iconic infiltration specialist, famous for his ability to adapt to whatever situation comes his way. And of course, he's bringing that versatility to Siege, with one of the most unique combination of abilities you've ever seen. That's right, abilities, plural. Over the years, Snake has used countless gadgets and tools to get the job done. But for an infiltration specialist, nothing is more valuable than intel. Snake brings that in spades with the Soliton Radar Mark III.
This version of Snake's famous radar comes in a handheld format. Pressing the ability button pulls it up and provides Snake with a view of his immediate surroundings. But that's not all. The ring on his interface represents his detection radius and will warn him about nearby threats. Green means all clear. Yellow means an active CCTV camera, and red means an enemy operator is nearby. The radar works on a battery system and recharges when not in use.
While he has the radar equipped, he can retrieve more intel by activating its precision mode. This pinpoints nearby enemy threats and indicates what direction they're looking. Be warned though, enemies detected will know that they're being watched. Snake Soliton Mark III is a great tool for recon, taking map control extremely fast and laying the groundwork for himself and his allies.
His primary gadget is a force to be reckoned with, but of course, so is his loadout. Those of you who are fans of the MGS franchise might recognize he's bringing some familiar pieces of hardware. His primary weapons of choice are the F2 and the PMR-90A2.
Now, no sneaking mission is complete without a good handgun. And for his time with Rainbow, Snake is bringing the new Tacit 45. This pistol comes pre-kitted with an embedded reflex sight and suppressor. It's quiet, packs a punch, making it an ideal weapon for covert operations.
Now, you might be wondering, what will he be bringing in terms of secondary gadgets? However, coming fully equipped has never really been his style. Instead, Snake will be taking the on-site procurement approach. At the start of the round, he only brings one use of any attack or grenade type gadget or a single breach charge. He does not start with a full inventory. Instead, he scavenges utility during the match. Dead operators drop pouches that Snake can collect to gain an additional secondary gadget. He can select which secondary he will look for while scavenging and which gadget to use with the switch ability mode input. This gives you a level of flexibility you normally just don't have in Siege. You can read the round, adjust on the fly, and pull the right tool at the right moment. That resourcefulness is the very essence of this iconic operator.
Snake is a 3-speed, 1-health operator, which means he's more than capable of sneaking around quickly. Snake is fast, decisive, and adaptable. You could say he's pretty good. He's the man you send in when you want to clear the objective and get the job done. Though he usually operates alone, he's more than capable of bringing his talents to a team with devastating effect.
One last thing. If you look closely, you can see something different about Snake's loadout. The grips have all been reintroduced for the F2. And that sets up a great segue into our first major balancing update in Season 1, because yes, there will be another one mid-season. As mentioned before, this season's meta will focus on entry and roaming, aligning closely with Snake's gadget. And who better than Scopos to take on the roaming role? Scopos and her V10 Pantheon shells are getting some upgrades. The shells will move faster and hit harder. The shells will now be considered 3-speed, 1-health operators, and Scopos can swap her shells faster. In addition, the swap cooldown time has also been reduced from 3 seconds to half a second. Oh, and one more thing. The shells, they had the hydraulics tuned in their arms, so they can now destroy soft destructible surfaces just like a Rooney. The observation blocker secondary gadget will now deploy faster from 2.5 seconds down to 1 second, letting defenders place them quickly so they can have more time to focus on the rest of the setup or maybe go roaming. We'll also be making changes to operators like Ella, Alibi, Amaru, Ying, and Flores. You can check out the patch notes for the full list of updates. To finish, we have a targeted update to shields. Defenders will have a bit more breathing room starting in Year 11, Season 1, because shield users will no longer be able to dash through full health barricades. This will slow down assaults and give defenders more time to react to the situation.
Season 1 is also bringing a brand new in-game event inspired by Metal Gear Solid. Redacted is a new limited-time infiltration event where Snake and Zero put together a team of elite operators to recover stolen data. It's time for tactical espionage action.
This is Snake. We've infiltrated the facility and are making our way to the access terminal to duplicate the data. Bad news, Otacon. It looks like they were expecting us. I don't think we'll be getting out of this one without a fight.
Redacted is a fresh 4v4 game mode, and yes, it will introduce a collection of exclusive skins like Jackal as Grey Fox or Ash as Meryl. And the event isn't the only place where you'll find exclusive MGS skins. Some classic characters have infiltrated the Battle Pass as well. And in this very special Battle Pass, you will find 2 packs that contain something very cool. Who wants to see what's inside? All right, let's do a pack opening together. colored black ice are coming to Siege. Different colors will be available in those packs, and personally, my favorite is the pink one.
Now, we have some announcements about Dual Front. Year 11 Season 1 will be Dual Front's last season before being removed. This helps us better align with you and our main objective, to focus on the 5v5 experience. But before we see Dual Front close its doors, we aim to send it off in style. As Chris mentioned, there's a lot going on in Siege with this incredible Metal Gear Solid collaboration. The team went one step further to include a new assignment for Dual Front that should speak to all the MGS fans out there. You'll spot a few references to the game, and stealth is going to be key. And while you're playing, you'll have the opportunity to earn all the rewards ever released through Dual Front, including a new Zero set for this season. This is your final opportunity for those of you who may have missed the chance to obtain these rewards in the past. All Dual Front rewards earned before Year 11 Season 1 or during are yours to keep even after the mode is removed. And though Dual Front will be removed, the work done by the team for the mode will not be lost. And in fact, we as players have already and will continue to benefit from their efforts. For a few examples, the Assault on Hereford and Wildcard events, the Clearhouse playlist, offers like Aurora, and even Solid Snake were only possible with key technology that was developed for and through Dual Front. This experimental take on Siege has been the work of what we call internally the LGM cell. So allow me to thank them for their incredible effort in breaking boundaries, challenging designs, and pouring their creativity into it. So jump in and try out the new assignment, have fun, and earn those rewards. Focusing on the core experience is the mission statement for us this year. And you can see that in the full Year 11 roadmap right here. Every season, every major feature, all in one place. 2 new operators, including Solid Snake, a brand new map, Rank 3.0, and Legend Division, more and bigger balancing updates, and a new content cadence. We're also doubling down on the systems that protect the integrity of your matches, as anti-cheat remains one of our top priorities. This roadmap gives a clear view of what's coming, but there's also some flexibility built in with smaller features and quality life improvements, and some surprises coming as the year unfolds. Year 11 is about strengthening the 5v5 core Siege experience. We're committed to delivering on this and making sure Siege stays true to what you love.
That's right. Year 11 is just around the corner, and as you know, we love keeping a surprise for the end. We're happy to announce, starting in Year 12, we'll be going back to 4 new operators per year. That's 1 new operator each season. This is something you've been asking for, and we've got some great ideas cooking, so we're very excited to make that happen.
I'd like to thank everyone for watching the Year 11 reveal. We could not be more excited about next year. With the future of Siege looking so bright, I've made the announcement that this will be my last SI as creative director on Siege. It has been an absolute honor being a part of this experience, and I'll continue being a dedicated player to Siege. Thank you so much. I feel optimistic because I know that the Siege team is committed to making this the best game in the world. And I also know that the next creative director to take up the lead is the most passionate, caring person who believes in this game and wants to do his best every day to build Siege into the game you all want it to be. Please join me in thanking the new creative director of Siege, Joshua Mills.
This is a surreal moment for me. To come from the crowd as a player and a fan, to be standing here now with all of you and with both of you. I aim to do what I've always done since joining Siege, which is to serve this game, our team, and the community to the best of my ability. Alex, thank you for everything you've done, man. You will forever be part of the legacy of Siege, and it's been an honor to stand alongside you. To everyone here and those watching online, we'd like to thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in-game when Operation Silent Hunt launches on March 3rd. Now let's get to that grand finale.
Thank you, Alex, for everything you've done for our game, and thank you to the three gentlemen on stage as well.